Since you guys are first period, this is going to be the period that I record all the lessons and then post them to Google Classroom. So for the, 7 people absent? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the 6 people absent, they'll be able to get these notes taken care of, even though they're not here in class today. All right, and I'll get this posted probably during lunch or during second period because I don't have a second period class. So by the time you get home, it should all be up there ready to go. You can translate it too if you need to for whatever reason. Turn on captions, speed it up, slow it down, all that good stuff. All right. You guys have 2 highlighters in your supply boxes as well. Go ahead and make sure everyone has a yellow highlighter and a pink highlighter for me real quick. So these notes are just a reiteration of what we talked about on Monday and Tuesday. You guys ready? All right. So we're going to start combining signs. Again, this is one of the most important things that we need to memorize. And Jeremiah, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. This is one of the most important things we need to commit to our memory. So on the very first page of notes, our very first note is going to be this. If I have 3 plus -5, I have a plus sign in yellow right next to a minus sign, which I'm going to highlight in pink. When I have a plus sign sitting directly next to a minus sign with no numbers in between, what sign are these going to combine and form?
Negative.
A negative. One big negative. Right? Glad you guys remember that. I know it's going away. There it is. And who can help me out? What is 3 minus 5? Ukamba?
Negative 2.
-2. Beautiful. We're going to box that answer up. And then I'm going to highlight that big minus sign again in pink. This second expression looks very, very similar to the first one. What's the only difference? There's 2 negatives now. So instead of 3 plus -5, it's 3 minus -5. Let's see if we get a different answer with that different sign. What color should I highlight these 2 minus signs? Pink. Minus, minus. And when I have 2 minus signs directly next to each other with no numbers in between, those 2 negative signs come together and form a what? Plus sign, a positive. One big old plus sign. What color should we hit that plus sign with? Yellow. Again, I'm very much a visual learner, so I love the color coordination of everything, especially with notes. Because when you're taking a test and I tell you, please use your notes on your test, you can go back and kind of follow along and you can recognize some patterns with these colors. Yeah, Okamba.
What do you think the worst color in the rainbow is?
That's a good question. Turquoise, I guess.
What?
I don't know. Turquoise? That's a color, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
It's not in the rainbow.
I don't like bright color. It's not in the rainbow? Isn't every color in the rainbow?
No.
Isn't the rainbow green?
That's the rainbow.
That's turquoise,
It's
right?
not the rainbow.
Yeah. Wait, that's not the rainbow.
Okay, well, we're getting off track. We're not going to worry about colors right now. So those 2 minus signs turn into a plus. What is 3 plus 5? Everyone should know this. 8. Did we get the same answer from the first expression? No, way, way different answer. All we changed was one little sign. Now, with these color coordinations here, another way I like to think about it is, if you like hip-hop and you meet someone and they like country, That's what these two signs are, right? They're opposites. If you like hip hop and you meet someone and they like country, are you guys going to be able to listen to music together? No. Well, maybe. But for this instance, no. So that's negative. So you see those different signs? It's not a good thing. Anyone into like astrology stuff?
Is that like the
Like
astronauts?
Capricorn? No, that's astronomy. Astrology is like Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, that kind of stuff. No one knows what I'm talking about? Cool. Over here, if you like hip hop and you meet someone that also likes hip hop, hey, that's a good thing. So those two similar signs, that is a positive thing, right? So when I see those different colors or those different signs, that's bad. If I got two of the same sign, that's good. You guys get me on that? Okay. So we're going to use a number line to go through some of these because it really helps visually understand the difference between adding and subtracting these numbers. So the first thing we're going to do, can I get a volunteer to read out step 1 for everyone? Yeah, Lola, go for it.
If you have to combine signs, do that first.
If you have to combine signs, do that first. Thank you very much. Again, we just took notes on how to combine signs, so that's my step 1. Can I get a volunteer to read step 2? Michaela, I'll get you on 3. Perfect. Make a dot at the first number you see on your number line. Put on your number line in parentheses just so it's not confusing. So up here, the first number that we see in both of these expressions is what? 3. So I would make a dot at 3 on my number line. Ukamba, what does step 3 say to do?
Draw an arrow above the number line of which direction to go.
Good. Now, how do I know which direction to go? Well, if I have a plus sign, I'm going to go to the right. Again, if you do something right, that is positive. So we should associate plus or positive with right. If I see a minus sign, what direction should I go then?
Left.
That's right. If you get left behind or if you get left out, that's a negative thing. So we should associate going left with negative. Does that sound good? Okay. Whatever your second number is, we're going to count that many spaces in the direction we identified and make our second dot. Wherever our second dot lands, that's my answer to the problem. Now, I know some of you are thinking, this is like way oversimplified. I get this. I don't need to do all this. Trust me, this will come back later on in a more complicated way. If we can really get this procedure down, in the future, it'll make our lives much easier, okay? And some of us, this will really hopefully help solidify how to do this stuff. So let's follow our steps with example A. What's the first number you see in this expression? -6. What am I going to do on my number line? Make a dot at -6. Right here. Now, I went a little quick there. Is there two signs to combine in the middle? No, we just have a plus. Okay. So I got the -6. I don't need to combine signs. I have a plus. What direction does that plus tell me I'm going to go? To the right. So I'm going to make a little arrow up above my number line telling me I'm going to the right, just so I don't forget. So I'm starting at -6. I'm going to the right. How do I know how many spaces to the right I need to go? 5? That's right. We just look at that second number and count that many spaces. So I'm going 5. What direction again? Right or left? Right. To the right. So I'm going to start at this purple dot. This is -6. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. And make my second dot. Where did I land after going those 5 spaces to the right? -1. So what's my answer? -1. Again, I know that some of you can look at -6 plus 5 and right away know that it's -1. I love that. You're ahead of the curve, which is great. I still want this process to get committed to our memory, okay? Any questions on how we did that? All right. Example B. Where am I going to make my first dot here in example B? -3. Thank you. I'm going to make my dot at -3. Do I need to combine signs in the middle? No. What's the only sign that's in the middle? A minus. What color am I going to highlight that? There we go. So what direction does that tell me I'm going? If I have a minus sign, am I going left or right? I'm going to the left. So I'm going to make a nice pink arrow going to the left. With me so far? How many spaces to the left do I want to go though? 7. That's right. You guys are getting it. So I'm going to start at my -3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and make my dot. What's my answer here for example B? -10. Again, if you spend $3, then spend 7 more. Altogether, you spent 10, right? Now, example C, we actually have to do step 1 here. What does step 1 say I need to do? I have 2 signs in the middle, so I got to combine them. What do 2 minus signs combine into? A plus. So we're going to turn this expression into 0 plus 9, and I'm going to highlight that plus in yellow. I'm going to zoom in so y'all in the back can see, hopefully, a little better. So when we have to combine signs, that's what I want to see, just directly under it. Rewrite the expression with that combined sign. Okay? Go ahead and finish this example up using the same procedures we did. Make a dot at the first one, arrow for your direction, count your spaces, your ending point's your answer. And then go ahead and give examples D and E a try on your own, and we'll see how you guys do. But I feel pretty confident you guys can get them done on your own pretty quick. So I'll throw 3 minutes up. Feel free to, bounce some ideas off those next to you and in your group if you get stuck. And we'll go over them together in 3 minutes. All right? I'll combine, take a look, and see how you guys' notes are looking too. Very nice. What's up? Somewhere. Yeah. Let me pull up 5 star. Hold up. Go ahead. Oh, it's got your guys' new photos in 5 star. How fun. You don't even have your ID cards yet. No. How'd you get -3? Because you're right. But how'd you get? There's 2 signs in the middle, right? So what did that plus and that minus? No. say. We can see on the number exactly.
-2, -2.
So just trust the process.
And then the
All the
plus
steps.
sign, the minus sign, look, you just remove the ends. And then the plus and the minus sign, minus. And that's why you
Great job. Whoa. Okay. Okay, let me slide it back up for you. Okay. Nice. So for this one, we gotta combine the signs first. That's our first step. That's okay. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, come. You guys need more time? Okay, we'll go another 2. What's up, Phaedra? Well, in order to determine what direction we have to go, we have to combine our signs first. See how in the middle we have a plus and a minus? What is that going to make? Okay, and a minus tells me I'm going which direction? That's right. So we'll start at -2. We'll go left. How many spaces? 1. That's right. Boom. And our answer is? There you go. So that big one is the combining the signs. Because when I have all those pluses and minuses, it gets real confusing. If I simplify it up, combine them, it makes it way, way easier. Great question. I appreciate you asking it. You got that, Ukam? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So what's my answer going to be for this one? Where did you land? Good. What about example B? Where did you land? Perfect. So right over here, we'll write -3 and put a box around it. See how my answers are off the side box? That looks great. That's right.
1, 2,
Yes, sir.
5, 5.
Exactly right. That's it. Now for this one, right, where would I make my first stop on this one? Where did I make my first stop? 9? What's the first number there?
Oh, 0.
0. Am I going right or left with that plus?
Going right.
How many spaces to the right? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's my answer. And we know, obviously, 0 plus 9 is going to give me 9, right? But even the simplest expressions work when we follow these procedures. I'm all about steps. Like almost every lesson is going to have steps. So if you just follow those steps explicitly how they're written, you'll get your answer every time. So just recreate this guy right here on yours. Yeah. All right, let's take a look. I know. Let's see how you did. I'm sure you all did great, but let's make sure.
I did.
So example C, the first number in my expression is 0 or 9?
0.
0. So where am I going to make my first dot?
0.
At 0. We already talked about those 2 minuses making a plus, which tells me I'm going which direction, left or right?
Right.
To the right. There's my arrow to guide me. How far to the right must I go? 9 spaces, that second number. So I have a start, I have a direction, and I have a distance, right? If you, 257, if you walk home, you're starting at the school, you know you got to go, up Power Inn for a mile, and then you'll be home. You have a starting, you have a direction, and you have a distance. You guys get me? Okay. So I go 9 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. My answer is positive 9. I'm going to write it off to the side. And it's really, really important that we box it up. No shade. Some of y'all don't have the best handwriting. And that's okay. We're developing, okay? It'll take time. But when I'm reading your work, if I see a bunch of, scribble scrabble and nothing, no answers boxed up, I don't know what your answer is, right? So please, 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 please make sure you box up your answers. I know your teachers in the past have made you do that, so let's keep it going, okay? Example D, is there any signs to combine here in example D? Yeah, Johnny, what do I have to combine?
The plus sign.
And?
The minus.
Good. What do a plus and a minus make?
Minus.
A minus. Whoa. See that? A minus. So I got -2 minus 1. Where am I going to make my first dot, my starting dot?
2, -2.
At -2. Good. We got to make sure we're paying attention to that sign in front, too. Am I going to go to the left or the right, everybody? I'm going to go to the left because it's a negative. How many spaces to the left?
1.
Just 1. Boom. I land right there. What's my answer?
3.
-3. All right. Give me a thumbs up. You got -3 on your own. I know Ayana did. Yep. Esme, Michaela, Sean Veer, Rawaz, Johnny, Key. Good. Any signs to combine in my last example? What am I combining? The plus and the minus. Once again, a plus and a minus make a what? A minus. Okay, step 2. Where's my starting dot going to be?
8.
Positive 8. All the way over here. A minus tells me I'm going to run in which direction?
Left.
To the left. Great job. Thank you. How many spaces to the left?
3.
3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Boom. My final answer is
5.
5. Quick show of thumbs. How we feeling about that? Thumbs up. Feeling super duper solid. Thumbs sideways. It's kind of getting there. Maybe you just need more practice. Thumbs down. No idea. Which is fine too. Good. So, when you get worksheet number 1, I will show you what it looks like. It hopefully will look very similar because it looks exactly like what we just did in our notes. All right? This is going to be our work. Yeah. All the worksheets are going to have this heading. Math 8, Mr. Church, and then worksheet, and then the worksheet number, right? So if you have, worksheet 7 and you're absent for a couple days and you come back and you get worksheet 10, I missed worksheet 8 and worksheet 9, right? Everything's going to be nice and numbered, so it makes it easy. And especially in Synergy, it makes it easy to see. Johnny?
Can we turn it in today?
If you get it done, I would like you to hold on to it because after we do our warm-up tomorrow, we'll correct it and turn them all in together. Okay? So if you turn them in today, then I'll have to pass them back out and then recollect them. It just gets real messy. So just hold on to it. Hopefully you all have a math folder. If not, I would recommend getting one. Johnny, do you mind passing these out for me real quick? Cool. So I want to see the exact same process on here. I want to see your starting dots, your arrows, your little counting bumps, and your answers in those boxes that are provided, okay? I know some of you guys are past that, but just trust me, all right? I would not lie to you in this instance. And if you have a question,